Hey, this is Keith Everett, freedomwithkeith.com. Are you making excuses? What do I mean by that? Well, every week I listen to people about just about every reason under the sun why they can't join a home business. What happens is they show some interest because people are very good at collecting information, right? They will collect information about everything, but very few people will actually act on that information and do it. So it always interests me what kind of excuses that people use to convince themselves that what they're saying is true. Let me give you an example. Someone said to me the other day, well, it's all right for you. And an excuse usually starts off with that, something like that. It's either it's all right for you or but. They'll say something and then they'll go, but. So let me think of some common excuses. You know, I haven't started, or I don't want to start a home business because I'm married and I've got responsibilities, you know. This is a big one. So my answer to that is, well, does that mean that everybody that's in a home business is single? Because we know that's not true. We know that people start home businesses, you know, that have got huge families. I mean, I've got some people in our team that have got 4 or 5 children and some single mums, single dads, and they're not listening to their, you know, they're not making excuses. They're actually saying to themselves, well, hey, life's short, I've got to do something about it. But I've had people say, see, I said but then, I've had people say to me, you know, it's like, as I said, it's okay for you, you're single. Well, yeah, I am single, but I've got a house, you know, and I have to pay for it. So if I don't do this right, if I don't bring money in, then the house is going to go bye-bye. So it doesn't actually matter. What I'm trying to say here is, it doesn't matter what age you are, you know, what your circumstances are. If you really want to do something, you would do it. If you make excuses, it just means you really don't want to do it. Let that sink in for a minute, okay? It's not an excuse, it's you really trying to convince yourself that, you know, there's a reason for not doing it, but the real reason is you don't really want to do it. Because let's say you're short of money, right? I mean, you know, we all get short of money. There's such a thing as a credit card. Not the best form of financing in the world, but it can actually get you into a business where you can actually start work and start creating something. In the business I'm in, you know, you can join for a fairly lowish fee. It's not a lot of money. But even then, people say, well, I haven't got the money. But you know what? They're the first people to buy the big flat screen TVs. They're the first people to have the latest iPhone. They're the first people to, you know, spend a few weeks in Spain or wherever they go. Really, what you need to do is get your priorities right, because when you come into a business, it's not that you're doing us a favour. You're doing yourself a favour. You're creating a new life. It's not just about you joining a business. I want you to understand that. This is a life-changing decision. When you start your own business, your life changes forever. My life's changed. You know, I work from home. The wind's blowing out there. I can see the trees swaying in the wind, and it's raining. Monday morning, a lot of people going to work this morning in jobs they can't stand. For bosses, they can't stand. But they do it over and over and over and over again because they believe their own excuses. If you're still working in a job and you don't want to work in a job, there's plenty of opportunity out there to change that. You can work part-time. You don't have to work full-time straight away and leave your job. I didn't. I worked part-time. Now I'm full-time, right? You can do the same. I can show you how to do the same. But do me a favour. Don't believe those excuses you keep telling yourself, because that's what they are. Excuses. Listen, click the link above if you want to find out what it is I do working from home. Click the link That's if you're on Facebook. Click the link below if you're on YouTube. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.